Hello and welcome to Horizon 4, the game you're probably playing. And today I want to show you guys two A800 rear-wheel drive drift tunes for the Lexus ISF. And these are two drastic tunes. Complete, like one's easy going and the other one is just balls to the wall with power. As I mean, like this. So this one that I'm showing here is the KP rear-wheel drive drift. It's got 460 horsepower, A800. Then I'm also going to show you guys the Wicked rear-wheel drive drift that has 1283 horsepower. It also weighs 1,000 more pounds. But it is, you know, it's pretty wicked too. Now I did make two videos for this. So first we're going to just cover the stock one first. And then we will show off the wicked one. Alright, so here is what the 460 horsepower one can do.
At your destination.
And there's a 41,000 with the 460 horsepower one. So, you know, in fact, we'll just show you guys the other video of the other one. You know, why not? And then this right here is the 1200, and you're going to be pretty surprised. So this one's the almost 1,300 horsepower rear-wheel drive Lexus ISF.
You have arrived at your
I pulled a 40,000, a little less than the 460 horsepower. So what's that really tell you? Power isn't everything. So here we are on this thing. There's the share code. I will show the tune, but there's the share code to that one, you know. And then if you want the share code to the other one, if you go here and type in King POSH, you know, and you go to, there's the Wicked. There's the share code to that. So let's get to the stock one, basically, because it's got the stock engine. This has the stock engine in there. And I will show you guys the tune in a second. Just show you guys what I put onto this thing. So, like I said, it's got the stock powertrain engine. The Wicked one has the 4.8 liter V10. Just to let you know. So yeah, it's got the stock drivetrain, rear-wheel drive, of course, naturally aspirated. All right, go to engine. You know, why not? Switch it up. Stock intake manifold, stock fuel system, stock ignition, sport exhaust is in that one. Stock cams. Race valves, come on, race engine block, stock pistons, stock oil and cooling, and stock flywheel. Just get you the 460 horsepower. That's all I really needed. Yeah, it's got the race brakes, drift springs. Anti-roll bars are both stock for the front and the rear, so you don't use them. There's no roll cage, but it is as light as possible. We're saving about 740 pounds, US pounds. Got the race clutch, race transmission, of course, because that's tunable. Got a sport drive line on here. Anything higher, and it goes to an S1. Alright, then you got the race differential. And here we're actually using a stock tire compound. Stock 225s in the front and stock 255s in the rear. And of course we're going to be running our TC105Ns, the lightest rims in the game. It's got 19s in the front and 19s in the rear, and it's maxed out in the front and maxed out in the rear. Alright, and there's no body kits to this thing. It's just on stock. Okay, so let's go to the tune and show you guys what I've done to this thing. And then we'll go to the wicked one. So we got, you know, 55, 55. Now, if you want to use this for points, just do this. Okay? Take it down to 15, 15, and you're going to see a substantially amount of points with this vehicle. You can get probably about, you know, 43, maybe 45,000 around the turn outside. With the 55, you're looking at 40, 41,000. It's got 8 gears in this car, so, you know, it's pretty much even spread out. It's got a top speed of 167 miles per hour. Not too bad for a rear-wheel drive. Here's the alignment. And you can see the differences when I go to the wicked one, too. You won't see much difference. You'll see basically the same tune. The power doesn't matter. But yeah, so there's that. There's the dampening. There is no downforce to worry about. The braking, demon touch. You can mess with all this stuff. This is why I show you guys these tunes. In case you want to change jump it, you can. Alright, and there you go. There is the tune for the, you know, A800 with the 460 horsepower engine. Now let's go to the wicked one. Alright? It's a completely different change. Entertainment only. Did you see that? It says entertainment only. Wicked power, 2nd, 3rd, 4th gear, points ready. You know, this one, easy rear-wheel drive drift car. It has 124 downloads, 75 uses, and so on. So it's not really a popular one. So I figured, hey, why don't I just make an overly powered one and see if people download it? And I did. Alright, so this was the second video. It almost did 41, but it's about what you could get out of it. It's got a lot of tire spin, and that's about it. So let's look at what all I done to this thing. So like I said, it's got the 4.8 liter V10. Alright, stock drivetrain. Of course, it's got the twin turbo. This thing's fully upgraded, yet it's still an A800. So that's amazing. Everything here is going to be maxed out all the way through. Just trying to, you know, get all the power pushing out of the car that I could. Alright, and still keep it into an A800. I had to make some sacrifices. Alright, but everything there is in race. Of course, the rims you can tell are heavy. As you can tell, it also has stock brakes. Anything higher would go to an S1. Alright. Still got the drift springs. It's got everything, you know, that I could possibly put on it. It's got the anti-roll bars for both the front and the rear. It's got no roll cage because, as you can tell, even trying to add weight, it still goes to an S1. Can't have that. And it is stock weight reduction, you know. So, doing everything I could. I mean, honestly, you have all that power. Do you really care about saving some weight? I don't. But as you can tell, look at that. It is completely maxed. The best I could for you guys. Alright, it's even still got stock tire compound. Anything higher, and of course it's going to mess with you. You know. 225's there, 255's there. These rims are actually over here on the third one over. And the Ashante, here's the beginning. Here's where they're at. Alright. And we got 19s in the front and 19s in the rear, keeping the weight down as much as I possibly can. Now see, if I just change this, it goes right to an S1. I sat here for a while to figure this all out. So you can't have it go all the way out there. You got to have it just stock. All right. And then stock here. Now you can bring these out, but I wouldn't. I'd rather just have it completely the same as the front. That could really off balance your car. That's why I did it that way. Might as well, and it would just look weird to me. So that's the only minor improvement you could possibly do to it. As you can tell, there is a stock in the front and stock in the rear. Now that you saw the tune for the 460 horsepower engine, let's see the tune from the almost 1300 horsepower. All right, you got a top speed of 265.5 miles per hour on this thing. It is fast. It says it could go 300 miles per hour. The 6th gear is for 300 mile an hour. So if you're doing a good draft, you could probably hit it. So that is impressive. As you can tell, this tune is pretty much the same as the other one. Not much different, just added power and gearing's different. You know what I mean? Alright, anti-roll bars. I put them on there just to, save weight, but I just maxed them out to 65 and 65. Alright. Springs are 955 and 936. And yeah, everything's pretty much the same there. This one on the 460 horsepower was at 4 and 4. This one's at 3 and 3. Alright. Braking. There is no brakes because, well, who needs them? And then differential change. The other one was 100, 100. You could run 100, 100 if you wanted to. But I just did 21 and 100. I've seen the like that, and that's what I run. It's not too bad. Now, in this car, I wouldn't do flat tires. I'll show you. I'll take you outside. I'll show you what happens. I wouldn't do 15, 15. The 55 and 55 works. Okay? So, let's go out here and just want to show you guys something. So, here I'm floored. Alright, it goes. Right? Alright, so it goes. It spins tires like mad. And you're like, well, Posh, I don't like that. I don't like that. But then you're going to really have to mess with gearing. Alright, because if you take this and take it down to 15, 15, here's what happens. Alright, we are stopped. We don't have our brake lights on. We're not revving. Look at that. No tire spin. None. Alright. If you're sideways, yes. Yes. There will be tire spin. But right off the bat, it just dies. See how it just died on me? And it just, the revs just went right down to pretty much 0. Alright. Let's spend some time on this tune. Okay, put it back to 55, 55. Alright, we're stopped. Great. Look. Oh, I just wanted to die too. Oh, did we do it? Is that a 55, 55? It seemed like it died on that one. No, it's there. Crazy. Maybe I broke it. I broke it. I know I broke it. Probably did. There's a 35 with it. Yeah, messing with that tune could break it. But yeah, I had to do 55, 55. It's the only way you're really going to get a lot of tire spin out of this car. You might have to use, sometimes you might even have to use clutch just to, rev it all the way up and then, drop it in gear again just to keep it going. I wanted to make it work for you guys, though. So I did what I could. I didn't want to make it a challenge and just like redline constantly with what you got.
You have arrived at
Well,
your
look at
destination.
34. I mean, I'm not even hitting my 40s that I was hitting with it. Like I said, it's an entertainment-only kind of car. I wouldn't use it for anything like online drifting. I would use the other one. I would use the other one for like a drift adventure, but not this. This is just, I wanted to just see what I could do with it. Of course, it's my favorite. Actually, I like the 460 better, actually, to be honest with you. But it drives straight. It's just like the other one. The other one has the same alignment to it. So they'll both handle the same. You know, at least this one you can take it, you know, down on roads and just drift with it. The other one's got a top speed of 167 or something around there, you know. This one's got all the speed that you could possibly want. And, I mean, it handles very well. I knew I was going to hit that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now you take the 460 horsepower. This one's geared like, you know, perfectly. It really is. Of course, it looks different. Come on, go into reverse. This one's really just good for like slow, easy corners. Not really out here where I'm at. It's gonna redline a lot, but like if you're doing like the drift zones, it's gonna handle pretty well for you. And that 460 horsepower is pretty good. And as you can tell, it pretty much drives pretty straight, just like the other one. It's got the same alignment, you know. It should work. This is great for like if you're just starting out with like a rear-wheel drive and you don't want, you know, gobs of power just to spin out on. 460 horsepower is plenty on this. Everybody, holy cow, they're all freaking me out there for a second there. Not too bad. And it straightens out pretty quickly for you. Here I'm in the final gear. I'm just touching the throttle. I'm not even, you know, messing with anything else, and it drives straight. It's great. It's a smooth little car here, you know. I mean, you might have to hit the e-brake a little bit more with this, but you know, it's gonna work for you. You know, it'll get the job done to a point. You know. Hard on the accelerator here. Burn those tires. It's not fast by any means. You know, it's pretty smooth. And then when you really just want to go, you know, balls to the wall, you download the Wicked, you know. And you take these up and down, you know, needle climb if you wanted to. And hopefully you don't have to hit too much traffic. I mean, the gears are long, so then you're not redlining too much in, like, the high gears. You know, here I am in second gear, just easy going, you know.
You've arrived at your destination.
It's not too bad. It's very manageable. It really is. But yeah, just keep the tire pressures at 55. You know, the tires should spin. If they don't, they don't. You know, it is what it is. It's an entertainment-only car. It really is. I'm really not going to mess with it too much. Now that the tires are warmed up, you know, they go. You know, no problem. Look at all of us. And it handles pretty darn well. So yeah. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully one of these tunes worked for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.